Hey, get hype, hey, and get hype, hey. You need to get hype. You need to get hype. Get hype. Hey, get hype. 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 Hey. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of the show. Oh my God, we got Manuel Garcia with the $20 MX. I don't know what currency that is. I'm guessing that's Mexicano dollars. Thank you so much. Hey, that makes you the top stream donator. Let's go ahead and give my boy a tactical nuke. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love and the support. He says, hey, you. I'm two-stepping my way right now. I am literally two-stepping my way right now. So check this out. I was sitting on something this morning. I was sitting on a tweet that I wanted to actually put out there. And I said to myself, I said, everybody is worried right now because Sony is so freaking quiet right now. And you already know when Sony is very quiet, they're up to something. They're up to something. And it's like everybody's just scratching their heads like, okay, where is the state of play? Like, you know, when you're fiending for something, like you're going crazy and your blood pressure is actually going up and you're just kind of like, dang, like, you know, what is actually happening right now? Like, I need a state of play. I need SSD expansion. I need release dates. Let's go, Manuel Garcia. Let's go, man. Let's get hype, man. We out here. Thank you so much for becoming a member of the nation. Muchos gracias. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Gracias, amigo. Thank you so much for the membership and the $20 donation. Make sure, Manuel Garcia, you go to the community tab where you'll find access to our private Discord as well as my PSN. Add me on PSN, Emmanuel, and I will definitely add you back. So thank you so much, Manuel. Appreciate the love and the support. Let's go, man. We out here. We're literally trying to get to 500 members by the end of the year. So thank you so much for membering up. Really do appreciate it. Let's go, man. We out here. Thank you so much. Yeah, I Spanish was one of my favorite subjects back in high school. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know every single thing in Spanish, but it's one of my second languages that I mess with like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be feeling like that, and that's just the way it is. It's just not gonna change. You know what I'm saying? Hola, ¿cómo estás? Bien. Let's go, man. We out here. Manuel Garcia with the $30 donation. Let's go, man. My boy over here destroying the donation wars today. Manuel, that makes you the top stream donator, baby. Get hype. Get excited. We lit. We hype out here, man. Hey, me no comprehende, but I comprehende money. Comprehend money. You know what I'm saying? Mucho money. Cut the cringe, dog. We out here. Thank you so much, my guy, for that 50, man. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you, man. You the king right now, Manuel. Ain't nobody can stop you right now. Dinero. I got a lot of dinero. A lot of mucho money. Thank you so much, man. Let's go, man. We out here. Mucho money. You know, gracias, amigo. Oh my God, how you guys doing, man? We got to start off with a bang, man. You guys know how we get down, man. It's definitely lit. It's definitely popping off. So we do have some topics that we're gonna be going on. yeah. ¿Cómo estás, man? We out here, you know what I'm saying? Mucho money, you know what I'm saying? Buevano. Now, we got some interesting stuff to go over today. So make sure you grab your Kool-Aid, grab you whatever the heck you're going to drink, because this is a type of situation where I felt like, dang, you know what I'm saying? We got devs coming out here saying how they feel and everything. And look, it's all about games, baby. It's literally all about the games and what developers really want to do, or how they feel about set platform. And it don't necessarily have to be, anything to do with a fanboy or anything like that. That's just what people like. They like what they like. And so one of our first news topics that we're going to be going over today, guys, is that we have a developer literally coming out and basically saying that he prefers Sony's way of doing things when it comes to their single player games and everything. And like I said before, you don't necessarily have to be a fanboy to say, oh, raise your hand, Tim. Oh, my name is Tim and I prefer Sony's games over Microsoft. I mean, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody is pressuring you down to like, one or the other, or whatever you prefer. That's your preference. But it's very, very interesting because he talks about the fact that he prefers Sony single player games, right, over Gamepass strategy. And so, I mean, it is what it is. Like I said before, Gamepass is really not. Oh, thank you so much, Sim. King Mo, thank you so much for that. Hey, Manny is tearing it up right now. Manuel with another $20 donation saying, hey, you. That puts you at $70 Mexican dollars, man. Muchos gracias, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's get you another tactical nuke. Yes, sir. So we're going to be going over that. And it's interesting because when you really look at the whole joint, right? When you look at the whole joint, remember that saying. This was like what? I don't remember how long ago. I think it was like 2-3 years ago, where they were saying that single player games were dead and single player games are not relevant anymore, and single player games can't make money and can't sell hardware. Lies. Single player games have been moving hardware sales like crazy. Okay, single player exclusive stuff, not just single player, but single player exclusive games. Oh yeah, exclusive games don't drive console. I don't know what type of crack pipe you smoking, but whatever crack pipe you on, I'm gonna need for you to get off the joint. Single player games are profitable as much as multiplayer games are. It just matters on what type of genre of multiplayer game it is. Like if you're talking about Call of Duty, that's like billions of dollars. But I'm just saying, like, single player games are dead. No, it's not. It's not freaking dead. So whatever you smoking, I don't know if you vaping, whatever you doing, you need to lay off of that joint because it's messing up your brain. So single player games, obviously, when you look at the success of The Last of Us 2, when you look at the success of Ghost of Tsushima, even though they implemented multiplayer into that game afterwards, but from a single player standpoint, a lot of people flock to stuff like that because they feel like, hey, you know what? This is what I want. I want that single player experience. And that's what Sony is actually known for. They're known for that. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, man. Jimmy J. Jimmy G. Let me stop playing. Jimmy G, my man, thank you so much for becoming a sponsor. Man, thank you so much for the support. Let's get you a tactical nuke. Do me a favor, Jimmy G. Go to the community tab where you will find access to our private Discord community as well as my PSN ID. Enjoy your emotes, Jimmy G. and welcome aboard to the elite part of the nation, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sponsoring up, and stay tuned. We're having giveaways coming up real soon, and we're going to be having some exclusive game nights as well with sponsors. Okay, so sometimes it'll be offline or online. It just matters on the situation, but we're going to talk about that now. So there is a US law firm right now. I'm telling you, man, I have had no problems with my DualSense controller. Mind you, I went through 2 PS5s, believe it or not. Loud freaking lawnmower freaking sound coming from one of them. The other one, I think it just stopped. It was messing up with some of the games, like it wasn't reading the games properly. Anyway, you guys remember the monopoly that I went through with PS5s, but I will say this: I have zero problems with my PlayStation 5 controller and everything. Some people are saying that their R2 button is broken. Now we're getting so much reports about a drift issue, and you thought that it was just Nintendo with Joy-Con drift problems and everything like that, and Nintendo went through hell and back with lawsuits and complaints, and they have to do repairs and stuff like that. And apparently the drift issue with the DualSense controller is not an easy fix, and so we have people now that are filing a lawsuit. They're filing a lawsuit against Sony saying, hey man, this is a faulty freaking controller. We need our money back. We need this, we need that. So it's just a mess right now. So yeah, this drifting issue. And I remember there was something going on with Microsoft as well. Like Microsoft, they had something with, I think, the Elite controller, and they got that thrown out of court and everything like that. So that's no longer the case and everything. So yeah, it's very crazy. So we're gonna go over that and go over the issues that people are actually having, because I remember covering Joy-Con stuff back in the day with Nintendo with their drifting problem, but there was some issues with the DualSense when the DualSense first came out. And yeah, there was somebody on Reddit that was saying that their controller was drifting and whatnot, but didn't mean to turn on my PS5, but hey, can't help it, right? But yeah, so that's literally a problem that's actually heating up. So we're going to be talking about that. We're also going to be talking about Ubisoft pretty much talking about $70 games in 2021, man. You just cannot win, okay? Because right now, obviously, a lot of people don't want to pay that premium price, $70 for a video game and everything like that. So it's sort of like a crazy type vibe, and it's kind of throwing a lot of people off, because it's like, dang, like one of the prime examples that we have saw with Sony is with Destruction All-Stars. Not everything Sony makes is gonna be golden and it's gonna be perfect, and so to validate that $70 purchase, and so we have other companies like 2K with 2K21 obviously hitting us upside the dome piece with $70, and we have other companies that's exploring that $70 option as well. So not good. My man Manuel Garcia crushing it right now. That is a whopping $90 Mexican dollars. Let's go, man. Thank you so much for that $90 donation. That puts you at the top of the list, my guy. Let's go ahead and get you that tactical nuke indeed. Okay. Also, we're going to be going over Unreal Engine. Meet the meta humans. So it seems as though that Epic Games dropped sort of a showcase of showing off some detailed digital human models, and this basically just goes to show you the direction of video games and where things are actually heading right now, because it's going to be crazy, and it just gives you a little bit of taste of what games are going to be in the future, what they're going to look like in the future on PS5 and Series X and beyond. It's crazy, the level of detail. I still can't believe that we're alive to see this type of level of detail and textures and things like that, pimples and cracks in the face and warts and all of that type vibe in somebody's face. You can see every freaking thing. Okay, so we're going to be going over that. We're also going to be going over not so much good news going on with Cyberpunk. Well, it got hacked by hackers, and also Cyberpunk and The Witcher source code is reportedly being auctioned by the CD Projekt Red hackers. So this is not good right now. So as we speak, they got the freaking source code to Cyberpunk 2077. They got the source code to The Witcher 3. My God, this is, you know, it's like it gets worse before it gets better with CD Projekt Red. Like, it's just like they're just been on a steady decline ever since this whole situation just happened and everything. It's like, dang, like, can they win? Can they catch a break? Like, I'm not understanding what the heck is actually going on, but this is nuts right now. So the fact that your source code is out there, bro, that's the source code for the freaking game. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a big freaking deal. If somebody gets a hold of that, the damage that could be done to Cyberpunk, you know what I'm saying, and just the whole CD Projekt Red brand, because that's what they're known for, Witcher and freaking Cyberpunk. That's bad, bro. My man, Manuel Garcia. Cut the cringe. Muchos gracias with the $40. That puts you at $120 Mexican dollars. Let's go, man. We out here. Let's go. Let's get it popping. Make sure you give some love and emotes to my boy Manuel Garcia on fire. Cringe. Okay. Also, we're going to talk about Ubisoft looking into fixing the problems with the PlayStation 5 version of, wait for it, The Division 2. Okay, and I know a lot of people has been running with this narrative. Oh, the PS5 is weak. Let me tell you something right now. The Division 2 is an older game. Yes, it got updated and everything like that. Obviously, the update is not going to be perfect, but you know, it's just people just won't shut up. Just like they won't shut up about control and photo mode. Bro, it's photo mode. Like, we know that the Series X is a monster on paper, and we're just waiting for developers to actually utilize the tools that they need to utilize so that we can see better looking freaking games. You feel me? Like, this is where it really boils down to. So everybody all up in arms and hugging up on each other. Oh my God, the Division 2 performs better on Series X. Okay, whippity do. You can have it. It's all freaking good. But Ubisoft saying that they're going to be working on some of the visual fixes for the game. So people just need to calm down, take a freaking chill pill. It's not even that freaking serious. Also, Ubisoft talks about their future plans for the Division 2 as well. We're going to talk about Far Cry 6 and Rainbow Six Quarantine, as far as like release window, release date updates, and what they're planning on doing with those particular titles. And whoa, this is not good, because that Microsoft and Bethesda deal could be in trouble. And when I say in trouble, that simply means that it's up for grabs at this point. It's not approved yet, and it is for everybody to see as far as third parties. So I am praying, because there was a lot of big mergers that didn't happen. You see what I'm saying? And this will be a big blow to Microsoft if this joint don't go through. If this Bethesda deal does not go through, because Gamepass is counting on this, Microsoft is counting on this, because when the whole Bethesda acquisition actually happened, you know what I'm saying, with the whole deal put in place, man, that was a big deal. That's one of the biggest news in gaming to this date. And a lot of people went out ahead and bought Xboxes because of this news, because they're like, dang, well, Microsoft is literally, you know, buying up everything right now. But this is a big deal. This is $7.5 billion. You know what I'm saying? And so this could really fall between the cracks for Microsoft and not be approved. So it's really up to, you know what I'm saying, the European Union right now. And so we don't know exactly what's going to happen, but we'll see on that particular front. All right, so with that being said, let's go ahead and we're going to summarize this other topic. We got to talk about the Series S. Now, there's already been talks that it's been holding back the next gen and this and that. Well, we have another developer that's saying, nope, that it won't be a significant hinder when it comes to game development and everything. Like I said before, it's not the best value when it comes to next gen. I think the $399 PS5 is, but hey, people can beg to differ on that. So we're going to go dive and we're going to go deep into that one. We're going to dive and we're going to go deep into it. And we also have some more stuff that we're going to be going over today. So sit back, relax, enjoy the show. My man, Manuel Garcia, killing it right now with the 50MX. Ain't nobody can top you, my guy. My man with the 50MX right now, that is 140. That's 140 right here. Manuel ain't playing right now. Manuel's like, man, I'm blowing everybody out the way, bruh. Ain't nobody could touch me right now, son. Hey, look here. Hey, my boy, like, man, forget y'all. My boy, like, forget y'all. Y'all can't touch me. Manuel, you the king right now, baby. You the king right now. Ain't nobody can stop you. Ain't no. Let's get this man a tactical dude. Muchos gracias, man. Let's go. We out here, man. We out here. Let's go. All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and let's get with the shout outs, man. We got to get the shout outs out the way, man. We got to get the shout outs out the way. Let's go. Tag me at MarlonGamingNation. Let's get it popping, son. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my God. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So we can get this ball on the road. Make sure you guys abuse the like button. Let's see if we can get to 200 likes by the time I'm finished with the shout out. So tag me at Marlon if you want me to shout you out. All right, let's go. Let's go, my G's. All right, let's see who we got up in the building. Sean, what's going on? G, what's going on? Aaron, what's going on? Ravu, what's up, my guy? Thank you so much, man. Bit, what's going on? Anime, what's going down? King Mo, what's going down? Manuel, shout outs to Manuel Garcia, killing it right now, man. The Gamer, Tasty, Jermaine, Jess Gaming, the homie Jose, Keegan Moore, Anime, Lucci Sky, Max. We got Hugo. We got, who else? We got Sergeant. We got Oscar. We got Damien. Let's see who else. We got Isaac. We got Elise. We got Lucci Sky. Hey, let's go, man. Jace Wagwan. Roberto. We got Richard. We got Jeff. We got, who is this? Phoenix. Hey, Phoenix, I see you. Casper, Ramon, let's go. JS, Wolf, Angel, Adrian, Brian, Jace, Sim, AM21, let's go. We out here. The roof is on fire right now. John, let's go. Lions, let's go. Seth, Queen, GG, let's go. Darkness, let's go. Mr. Mass, Produce, let's go. We out here. Skip, let's go. Daniel, let's go. D Sawyer, let's go. We out here. Darkness, let's go. The Gamer, Sim City, Big World Media, let's go. Anime, my boy Manuel Garcia on fire. Let's go, man. Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser Fury. Let's go. My boy out here right now dropping that dough. Let's go, baby. Tactical New cannot be stopped. Manuel on fire right now. Set the whole place ablaze. Y'all feel it? Y'all feel it? Mad, what's going on? We out here. Let's go, son. Let's get it popping. We got my boy PlayStation Forever. Cringe. Let's go. Cut that cringe, baby. Oscar, what's going on? Let's see who else we have here. Flame 07, what's going on? Come on, Dutch. Lenny. Tron, let's go, bro. We out here, bro. We out here. Let's get it popping. JCV, what's going on for dad? What's going on? Let's see who else we got here. Let's see who else we got. Lit, let's go. What's good? Sheriff PS5, what's going on, man? Cut that. We already know that. Sleep, what's going on? Craig, what's going on? He says, hi, Marlon. How you doing? Man, I'm trying to... Your boy's hanging in there, man. Your boy's hanging in there. Turn up, let's go. Mon, what's going on, bro? Evil, what's going on? Jameer, what's going on? We out here. Roberto, let's go, baby. We out here. Sector Bear, let's go, baby. We staying blessed. We blessed by the best, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, man. We out here. Maurice Bell, what's going on? Ding, 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 ding. Let's go. Fruits of Family, let's go, man. What up, bro? What up? We out here. We out here. Fabe, Fiber, what's going on, man? Appreciate the love. Mad, what's good? Let's go. Appreciate the love, man. We out here, bro. We out here. We doing it big. Lit, what's going on, man? We out here. We doing it big right now. Jesus, what's going on? Yo, what's up, man? How you feeling? How you feeling? How you doing? Tank, let's go. Hey, Joe, what's going on, man? Kevin, let's go, bro. We out here, man. Yes, sir. I love you guys, man. I love you guys. Appreciate the love and the support, man. We out here. All right. So, with that being said, I think I've gotten everyone. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys hit that share button as well. I definitely do appreciate you guys, man. We out here. Jack, let's go, man. Represent G, let's go. Let's go. It says, I'm a subscribe because you lit. Hey, click that subscribe button, baby. Turn on that notification bell so you never miss out, baby. We out here, baby. We out here. Let's go, man. Appreciate the love and the support, man. We out here. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, the more the merrier. The more the merrier. We out here. Jelb, what's going on, man? Thank you so much for the support. Appreciate that. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's see here. Who else we got? Lane, what's going on? Appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Hey, ZA subscribing. Hey, man, hit that bell, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all so much. Are y'all ready? Ladies and gentlemen, did y'all drink y'all Kool-Aid? Did you have something to drink? Did you have something to eat? Because we about to go in right now. We about to go, bro, it's about to go down right now. We about to get into this right now. Let's go, baby. Space, what's going on? Break that subscribe button. Break that like button, baby. Abuse that like button. Abuse that subscribe button, baby. Let's go. Let's get hype. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about our first news topic for today here. And this is a developer that got like a little potty mouth. Like if you're the type of person that don't like cussing or anything like that, yeah, this guy is just, he don't even freaking care. Like, he will tell you like it is and everything. And you know what? He's a cool guy and everything like that. I mean, hey, you know what? It is what it is, right? Some people are just straightforward like that. And hey, there's really nothing you can do about it, because that's just, you know, part of their personality and everything. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead. We're going to start off with our first news topic for today. And I know some of you guys are going to be like, bruh, like, yeah, I'm not even playing. This is real right now. This is actually happening right now. So let's go ahead, guys, and dive right off into this first topic here. So we have a developer, right? And if you guys remember the game, I think it was called, it's a game where you're in prison and it's like a co-op type experience. I forgot what the game is called right now. I forgot what it's called right now. I think it's I forgot what it's called, but this developer, he's the same one that's made that game that I was talking about, that co-op game where you're in prison and you're trying to break a way out. That's right. A way out. I love that game. I thought that they should just follow up with that game or something like that, but hey, we'll see. Now, This same developer, he's working on a game called Takes Two. And I don't know if I'm interested in that particular game, but Mr. Joseph Fares says that he prefers Sony's single player first party games over what Microsoft is doing, you know, with Game Pass and their strategy and everything like that. And like I said before, I'm the same way. Like, I prefer Sony's single player games. I prefer their heavy focus on the single player narrative, telling an amazing story and capturing the hearts of gamers and everything like that. And that's why a lot of people love Sony, because their main focus is to make sure that the gamer, you know, is captivated throughout the whole experience. When you look at games like Uncharted 4, when you look at games like Ghost of Tsushima, you know what I'm saying? You look at games like Spider-Man 2018, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many games that you can go back on and you can look back and you can play and you can see the actual quality of what you're actually getting. You know what I'm saying? Like, the thing with Sony is that they don't milk things. You know what I'm saying? Like, they like to spread their games out. They don't like milking stuff. See, instead of you get Uncharted, then you get Ghost of Tsushima. Instead of you getting Last of Us, then you might get something else. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might get Uncharted instead of Last of Us, or you might, you know what I'm saying? They'll change it up. You know, they don't milk something every year or every other year. They're coming out with the same stuff, because you don't want to you don't want to tire out your fan base. You know what I'm saying? And burn them out on the same stuff like Gears, Halo Forza, like, those games are not as big as they were back in the day. It's just not on that grand scale anymore. And so let's go ahead and dig deep, and so we can have our little conversation on top of what he said. Okay. And so this is the whole thing about this whole situation, is the whole quality over quantity situation. We have talked about this plenty of times on this channel, that a lot of people prefer quality over quantity. Right. And with Game Pass, you have a quantity, a boatload of games that you might not play. I just canceled my Game Pass membership because I'm like, bro, most of these games on Game Pass, it's like, I don't necessarily care for. Like, I've already played, beat, and I just want to move on. There's really nothing exclusive right now at this very moment. And I'm like, dang, I'm just wasting $15 a month. So I cancel it. You know what I'm saying? And whenever they do have something again that interests me, or maybe I'll just buy the game outright and not sign up for Game Pass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need to have catalogs of games that really appeals to me as a gamer. And this is one of the main reasons why years ago, even back when the original Xbox was a thing, I flock with PlayStation, because PlayStation was around before Xbox. You know what I'm saying? PS1, you guys remember the golden years of PlayStation 1. You guys remember the golden years of PS2. PS2 to this date have the largest library of games, hands down. You see what I'm saying? I don't care what nobody tells you. It don't even freaking matter. PS2 to this date. And let's hope that, you know, Sony can actually outdo the PS2 with the PlayStation 5. I mean, we have gotten so many forecasts and analyst predictions saying that the PS5 in the long scheme of things is going to do well over 150 million. We will see if it's going to outdo the PS2, because to this date, the bar has been set with the PlayStation 2. And there's a lot of consoles right now that in this present moment cannot even surpass the PlayStation 2 when it comes to library of games and just the overall, you know, full package that console offer. And so with that being said, Mr. Joseph Fares, the creator behind It Takes Two, has said that he prefers Sony's strategy of making single player games with a heavy focus on narrative, as opposed to what Microsoft is doing with Game Pass. Now, speaking during an interview with Gaming Bolt, Fares didn't share an overly negative opinion. So he wasn't bashing Microsoft or anything like that. He's just saying like, hey, look, you know what? I just prefer what Sony is doing with the single player focused games. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? That's just where he sits with the whole thing. Hensberg with the 5 says, calling it now, Game Pass will be a yearly subscription only to prevent players from picking and choosing their preferred times to subscribe. Exactly. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Appreciate the €5, man. Thank you so much for that. And so here is what Mr. Joseph Fares have to say. Okay. Now listen to this. He says, I don't really care about consoles. Okay. For me, it's always been focused on games. That's all it needs to be, is games. You don't need to be sitting here doing this console war bull crap. It just needs to be about the games, because that's what we're playing, is the games. He says, I mean, right now, I am much more a fan of Sony's strategy, because they make more unique IPs, which Sony, that's what they be doing. They be making unique IPs. They be making these single player blockbuster, high production, AAA single player games that really sucks you in. Like, it really just pulls you in. You're like at the edge of your seat, and you're just really like saying to yourself, like, dang, like I'm just blown away. I'm blown away by the gameplay. I'm blown away by the story. Like, Sony games are some of the best, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to their first party stuff. And so I can attest to that, because I've been a PlayStation fan since day one. Okay. And so that's just really, really what it really boils down to. Now, he said that he's a fan of Sony's strategy because they make more unique IPs and focus more on games that I really enjoy, that are story heavy. So I hope Microsoft goes that way. This is what I've been saying this whole time. I want Microsoft to go this route. Now, the fact that they're buying up all these studios, they got this Bethesda deal on, basically in the balance right now, because it's not closed. It's not a done deal yet. This is what I've been wanting Microsoft to do. I need Microsoft to have some strong single player, narrative type game that's really going to gravitate people to the Xbox brand. You know what I'm saying? I've been saying that for the longest time. They just don't have that. And all we could do is hope. All we could do is pray. All we could do is say to ourselves that, hey, man, let's hope that what Microsoft is doing right now, acquiring all these studios and everything like that, that it can translate out into some big blockbuster, AAA titles that is really going to attest to us gamers and really, fluctuate us over there, because that Bethesda deal is one of the biggest deals in gaming history. $7.5 billion, even though it's still on the table, which we're going to be talking about at the latter part of the stream. And so I definitely do agree with Mr. Joseph here, because, hey, man, listen to me right now. I'm going to tell you this right now. Single player games, remember that whole narrative that they were pushing, that single player games are dead? Single player games, don't drive hardware sales. Lies on top of freaking lies. If you look at Nintendo, what is Nintendo known for? Not multiplayer. Nintendo is known for their single player adventure storytelling, high production, highly polished, whatever it's kid friendly or not, whatever you may think it is. Single player games is insane when it comes to being done properly, when it comes to the budget behind it, when it comes to just the overall story and the characters and everything like that. I'm telling you right now, it's quality over quantity. You can release a bunch of single player stuff, right? And it's freaking garbage, because it's like maybe the quality is not good enough, the characters might not be good enough, or the story might just be garbage. You see what I'm saying? But Microsoft needs that. They need that Sony type flavor with their games, not just single player, but just with their games. And I literally think that this time around, they could stand a chance. You know what I'm saying? This whole generation, they could stand a chance and everything like that. So we will see on that particular front. Now, he said, with Game Pass, I am not sure what that's going to give. So he's saying, basically, he would hope that Microsoft will have story heavy driven narrative games, and basically find a way to incorporate that with Game Pass, because Game Pass is something that they're actually pushing right now. Thank you so much, Manuel Garcia, with a 50MX again, killing it right now. You're the only one that's been killing it, bro. So you're the king for today. Let's go and let somebody edge you out. Let's go, my guy. Let's get you a tactical nuke. Thank you so much for the 50 MX, man. Appreciate that. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Now, listen to this. This is the second part right now. That's going to get very, very interesting. He says, I mean, if there's no games, that makes no sense. Doesn't matter, you know. Another thing, I don't see it as far as a war as well. So he's saying that he's not trying to start a war, saying that he prefers Sony, you know, single player driven games, you know, hardcore single player driven games over, you know, the Game Pass strategy. He's not trying to start a war, but like looking at how Xbox boss Phil Spencer talks about this, it seems more that he wants Game Pass to get on PS5 also. Yeah. Considering Jim Ryan have been saying that, hey, they're going to have something to combat Game Pass. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's fusing PlayStation Now, you know what I'm saying, with PlayStation Plus and PlayStation Plus Collection and all of that type of stuff. I don't know. I literally don't know if this is going to happen, but having Game Pass on PlayStation 5, let's see. Will Sony ever let that happen? I don't know. I don't think so. Never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. Okay. Now, Microsoft wouldn't mind putting Game Pass, right, on PlayStation. They wouldn't mind because, hey, that's, listen to me very carefully. That's them making more money. Okay. Because guess what? You got access to the install base, right? You got access to the install base of PlayStation. Now you got Game Pass on a whole nother platform, right? With a whole nother install base, with a whole nother fan base. That's, man, that you making money hand over freaking fists. That's more subscribers for Game Pass, right? That's more return on investment, right? And that's going to entice more developers to get their games involved into Game Pass, right? So that's how you get the big W, is when you have Game Pass on different consoles, on different platforms. And that's the thing that Microsoft said. They don't care about hardware sales. They don't necessarily care if you don't buy an Xbox, they still making money because you got Windows, right? At some point in your life, you're gonna sign up for Steam. You're gonna sign up for Epic Games. You're gonna maybe go to the Microsoft store. You're gonna buy some games. Microsoft's still making money off of you anyway, so there's no escaping it. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that Game Pass is on PC, it's on Xbox, it's on mobile, it's every freaking where. I won't be surprised if it's gonna be on Switch. Heck, if anything, get it on Switch right now. Right? Get it on Nintendo side and pitch something to Nintendo, work out some type of big deal, because the Switch install base right now is at 80 freaking million. It's probably well over 80 million right now. If Game Pass gets announced for Switch, do you know how many people will probably sign up for freaking Game Pass? I'm just saying, man, this is chess, not checkers, man. You got to think. You got to start from somewhere. You got to have something that is going to amass to the greater appeal of gamers that you're really trying to capture, that you're really trying to grab. And that's really like the main focus of this narrative here, is that, okay, how can we make Game Pass more successful? How can we make Game Pass thrive as a service? How can we make Game Pass be this Netflix empire that we, generally speaking, that was our initial goal, is to have sort of a Netflix sort of experience, but just with a catalog of video games that you guys can actually experience, and it's packed with all these different subscriptions that's integrated into it to literally increase the value a little bit more. And so That's just the whole narrative right now. My man again, Manuel Garcia, once again with the 20 MX. Appreciate the love and the support, man. Let's go. Let's get it on. And the interesting part about this whole situation, I will say this, okay, is that Sony is smart with the way how they do business, okay? And I see a lot of people would say that, oh, Sony needs to copy Microsoft and have something like Game Pass. No, they don't. No, the heck they don't. They don't need to do a Game Pass in order to thrive. All Sony got to do is continue to do what Sony does best, and it's to make those amazing AAA single player exclusive or multiplayer exclusive games that they've been doing since the dawn of time. That's all they do. I don't like when people say, oh, you got to copy somebody else or copy that particular formula in order for you to stay relevant. All Sony needs to stay to the tried and true thing that makes Sony. If you guys agree with me, that's cool. If you don't, that's okay. But I don't think Sony needs freaking Game Pass. They don't need to copy the formula. They don't need Game Pass. All Sony needs to focus on is what makes freaking Sony great. That's all Sony needs to do. They don't freaking need Game Pass. Okay? So just like I feel like Xbox don't necessarily need DualSense features in their controller for them to pull the player in. Come up with your own DualSense features. Come up with your own freaking idea. Come up with your own freaking technique. Come up with your own technology. Come up with your own idea. You don't have to copy somebody else in order to be freaking relevant. That's the freaking problem about the freaking world, is that everybody and their mama wants to copy something. They want to do something. Everybody wants that get rich freaking scheme, and it just not gonna work that freaking way. So Sony don't need that right now. They don't need Game Pass in order to be relevant. They don't need to copy Microsoft. Likewise, Microsoft don't need to copy Sony. Stand on your own two freaking feet, pull up your big boy drawers, and make it happen. Make it freaking happen. I might preaching to somebody today. You don't freaking need it. You don't need, stay in your own freaking lane, do your own freaking thing, and people will love you for who you freaking are. I might preaching to somebody today. Stop it. You don't need that right now. You need to stay focused. If you got them PlayStation studios, if you hiring more freaking developers, hire what you're hiring and keep doing what the heck you're doing. Am I preaching to somebody? Am I making sense to somebody today? That's the whole point. Because if you sit there and you are going to, I'm gonna copy what Microsoft is doing. Come on, man. Like, what's the whole point of us buying PlayStation 5s and buying a PlayStation console? It's because Sony is different than everybody else. You see what I'm saying? They're different than Nintendo. They're different than Microsoft, right? Obviously, there are some similarities between the two with certain things here and there, but stand on your own 2 feet. Do your thing. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to copy somebody. You don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Stop. You don't have to. Manuel Garcia again with the 20. Thank you so much, my G. Appreciate the love and the support. My boy Kevin with the $5 donation. Let's go. Let's get hype. He says, hey, Marlon, what size is your LG CX? Mine's is 48. Mine's is 55. The LG CX back there is 55 inch. I know I'm preaching to somebody today. So yeah, they don't need Game Pass. You see what I'm saying? They don't need, as a matter of fact, Jim Ryan is a smart man. Jim Ryan, they don't need to come up with that. All they need to do is, if they're going to bundle the services, if they're going to bundle PlayStation Now with PlayStation Plus, make PlayStation Now better, add more games, add more catalog of retro stuff to it, whatever they want to do, make the servers better, whatever, add it to PlayStation Plus collection, and have their own Game Pass like thing, that's fine. But if you're going to copy the business model by having PlayStation 5 exclusives tied to a subscription, let me ask you guys this right now. Would you guys want Sony to have their PlayStation 5 exclusives? Because I think the thing is, what they're doing right now with PlayStation Plus, offering PS5 games free every month, I think that's dope enough. That's fine. But do you want Sony to have a separate Game Pass like thing or subscription service where they're tying you to a subscription. Oh, you're whining and freaking complaining. And I can kind of see this happening. No, they don't. But I can kind of see this happening. You know why? Because people are whining and complaining, saying that they, $70 games are too much. Which it is. For some people, it is. $70 is a lot of money to drop on entertainment. You see what I'm saying? Because that's all it is. It's a video game. You see what I'm saying? It's a form of entertainment. So would you guys, for the people who are whining and complaining about $70 games, if Sony come out with a subscription service and saying, hey, PS5 Elite or PlayStation Elite service or whatever they want to call it, and saying that this is strictly for PlayStation 5 owners who cannot afford PS5 games at $70. If you don't want to spend that $70 premium, sign up for $15 a month. Sign up for $15 a month and we can get you any PS5 game for free. How would you guys feel about that? Just it's strictly exclusive and time exclusive stuff in there. So time exclusive and exclusive games. How would you guys feel about paying $15 a month for exclusive PlayStation 5 games, time exclusive games, and you get PlayStation Plus for free? So if you sign up for this place, see how I'm twisting this marketing right now. Listen to me, man. I know a thing about marketing. I know how to sweeten the pot a little bit to get people jumping. So if I can trick y'all into signing up for PlayStation exclusive, and I'm slapping y'all upside the head and saying, hey, you get PlayStation 5 games for $70 with this service. You get PlayStation Plus with this service, and you also get time exclusive games with the service for $15 a month. How much of you guys would jump on that? You'll be surprised. A lot of y'all will probably sign up for it. Man, it's $15 a month, dog. I ain't about to spend no $70 a month a pop for no freaking games. A lot of y'all, and y'all probably do the math in your head. Dang, I'm already paying for PlayStation Plus. I think that's a sweet deal. Let me go ahead and sign up for that. That's how they get you. That's how they get. I'm telling you, if I was in charge of Sony, I'll put some stuff out there to test your brains and see what y'all gonna do. I guarantee y'all. You know what, man? Yeah. I'm already paying for PlayStation Plus already. I'm already paying $70. You know what I'm saying? Every time a PS5 game drop, hey, they got me sold, baby. And right now, Sony in the back laughing. Gotcha. We gotcha. That's how they get you. That's how these companies get you. They got to sweeten the freaking deal. How do I sound stupid? Tell me, how do I sound stupid? Doesn't that sound like what Microsoft is doing with Gamepass right now? How is it sounding stupid? Use your eyes, use your ears, use your freaking common sense. You stop being a freaking invalid and wasting my time, okay? Because that's how it freaking works. Isn't that what Game Pass is? A bunch of freaking stuff pile on top of each other like a freaking hamburger. Use your eyes, use your ears, and stop being a pathetic fool. Stop being an idiot. This is what we're dealing with right now. We're dealing with freaking Game Pass. We're dealing with subscription models. So how am I stupid for saying that? Are you dumb or something? Get your behind out of here. MX with the 50. Manual with the 50. Thank you so much. Life with the $5 donation says, great show. I think people are worried about bogus $70 purchases for buggy games. I think we all know Sony will deliver a quality $70 game. Yeah, and listen to me very carefully right now. People don't like hearing the truth. When you start speaking the truth, people don't like hearing it. They want you to sit there and fabricate something. I don't have to fabricate nothing. I'm telling you guys the truth right now. A lot of people, but you go with wherever your boat flows. Wherever your boat flows, that's where you're gonna go. My whole thing is this. You like what you like, but I'm telling you right now, just like what Jim Ryan said, they're gonna have something similar to Game Pass. They're gonna try to, replicate that. So how would you guys feel if Sony does the same thing and charge you guys $15 a month for PlayStation 5 exclusive, for PlayStation Plus, and time exclusive as well, and whatever else they want to pile on top of it? A lot of people will sign up for that because they're looking at it as, well, at least I ain't got to come off of, if Sony drops 3 exclusives in 1 month. I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking, 3 exclusive in 1 month. That's $70 for one. Do the math on that. You know how much money that is versus you spending $15 a month. I'm just saying, it's way cheaper than buying all those exclusive titles. So how am I stupid? That's the same business model for Game Pass. They're saying, Microsoft is coming in and saying, hey, look, you get gold for free if you sign up for Game Pass Ultimate. You get that EA Pass for free if you sign up for Ultimate. You get xCloud. You get all of this freaking stuff if you sign up for this subscription. It's not stupid. That's just the reality. That's the narrative that they're pushing. So it's either you like it or you don't like it. So if Sony does it, a lot of people are going to start complaining because they're like, oh, they're just copying Microsoft. That's why I'm saying it's best for you to do your own thing. Do your own thing. Sony don't need to copy Microsoft and have a Game Pass like subscription. They need to come up with their own stuff. And that's why I love Sony, because they don't need that. All they need to do is keep pushing those quality single player, high production, exclusive games that they're known for. Just keep pushing those games that people love. You see what I'm saying? Make that $70 speaks for itself. Put enough value into that $70 game. Make it the best game that you can make it for $70 so people can be enticed to spend $70, because $70 is a lot of money. Okay? $70 is a lot of money. If you agree or you disagree, it's stupid to think that people are not seeing this right now. They're not seeing it, but I do see it. I'm just keeping it real with you guys. Okay? And the beautiful thing about it is that Microsoft at least care. They at least care to some extent. Like, they're not shoving $60 games down your throat. They say, hey, here's a subscription. You don't have to buy the games for $60. You see what I'm saying? Like, Microsoft got so much other stuff that they're doing. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You got all this other pro-consumer stuff that they're freaking doing. So you don't necessarily need all of this extra stuff. They're not charging you for upgrades. The upgrades are free. The next gen upgrades of games are free. They're telling developers not to charge you. So I don't get it. I literally don't get it. I will never understand people, but hey, it is what it is. Like I said, people are going to continue to complain about spending $70 on a game because it's a lot of money. But hey, if you want to be stupid, hey, oh well. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way it is. If you want to call me dumb, okay, that's the way it is. I don't freaking care. Okay? On to the next. All right. So, let's go ahead and let's go and bleed over into our next topic here. We got to talk about this DualSense situation, right? Because we're having drifting problems right now with the DualSense controller, and this is not good. I'm pretty sure Sony is doing everything in their power right now. Sony is they're getting hammered right now. They're literally getting hammered left and right, and I don't think Sony really wants this type of drama on their hands right now, because they're trying to meet demand right now for PlayStation 5. I mean, there's a lot of people right now that really want PlayStation 5 and they can't get their hands on the PlayStation 5. They just can't right now. So they got another bigger problem that they're actually dealing with right now. And so a US law firm begins investigating PS5 DualSense drifting issues right now. Okay. And man, just like with Nintendo, I'm telling you, it gets worse before it gets freaking better. So I'm going to go ahead and read this particular situation. So CSKND is investigating a potential class action based upon reports that Sony PS5 DualSense controllers for the PlayStation 5 console can experience drift issues and or fail prematurely. Wow, this is not good. Specifically, it is reported that the joystick on certain PS5 DualSense controllers will automatically register movement when the joystick is not being controlled or interfered with gameplay. Okay, it says if you own PS5 DualSense controller that's experiencing drift issues, please contact the attorneys listed below. Wow. So this is real. So if you are experiencing any sort of issue with your DualSense drifting or anything like that, there's an online form that you can fill out, and you can just basically fill out the form and send it off to the law firm. Wow, this is getting serious right now. This is really getting serious right now. Like, I mean, this is crazy. Manuel Garcia with the $20 again. You've been killing it, dude. You've been number one, man. You just been crushing it right now with the donos, man. Let's go, bro. Let's go. So I don't know how many of you guys having issues with your DualSense. Is your DualSense drifting? Is your DualSense having issues and everything? I'm pretty sure some of you guys probably call Sony, and they should be able to replace it, right? I mean, this controller, the system is brand new. You know what I'm saying? Like, the controller is covered on a 1-year warranty. So yeah, this is a manufacturer defect, so they should be able to replace it without no issues. But if you want to go through the law side of things and say, hey, you know what, I want to file a lawsuit against Sony for this faulty control. People do it all the time because of money, and just because they just want things to really kind of blow up and everything like that. But generally speaking, I have no problems with my controller. Besides me going through 2 PS5s, I have no problems with my controllers at all. I have 3 PS5 controllers, and not one of them is giving me any sort of issue. Especially the triggers that we were actually hearing reports that was actually breaking in the middle. Like if you could see right in between here, the controller, like the R2 button is breaking in the middle. It's falling off. I don't know what the heck they're doing with their controller, but listen to me, I got cave hands and my controller is fine. I don't have any issues with my controller right now. So everything has been good and everything, but obviously, you know, some people, they're having issues and they want to file a lawsuit against Sony for having this faulty controller, whatever the case may be. You just cannot win at the end of the day, and that's just the reality of it all. All right. So we just jumped out of the frying pan talking about Game Pass and talking about if Sony would want to replicate that and have their own Game Pass sort of subscription and everything like that, which I've been saying, Sony don't really need to do that. They just need to continue doing what they're doing. Not every $70 game from Sony is going to be great in the eyes of a gamer. I'm just going to keep it real with you guys, okay? Not every single game, okay? Because look at Destruction All-Stars. If that game would have been released for $70 on the market, it wouldn't have sold well, because that game is just dry. It's just really dry. I did a review on Destruction All-Stars. I don't even need to get into that. Some people was justifying Demon Souls being $70. I think Demon Souls is worth $70 because it's a full-on remake. They did a phenomenal job with that game. Not everything Sony is going to put out is going to justify $70. Not everything Microsoft is going to put out that they're going to put in the Game Pass is going to justify that $1 that you spend on Game Pass or that $15 you're spending. It's just not going to happen. You see what I'm saying? There's no perfect world. There's no perfect subscription service. There's no perfect $70 purchase. It's just not going to happen. Convex Mike with the 5 says people are too dang rough with their controllers. Yeah, I don't know what they doing. Slamming it, pile driving it. I don't know, man. Their hand must have made out of steel, because mine's is fine. I don't necessarily have any problems with my controller at all at this present moment. So with that being said, guys, we're going to bleed over into Ubisoft. And remember, we heard talks about Ubisoft going up on their freaking price. And I think it was after last year, they said that they were going to go up. So it's not even just Sony. Okay, so I know some people are pointing the finger towards Sony. Oh, Sony is doing this. Oh, Sony this. Sony. It's not even just freaking Sony. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of third-party developers that are going to go up on their price because technology is increasing, right? And so with technology increasing and everything like that, the budget goes up. right? The cost of making games go up, all of that type of stuff go up. And so they got to charge in order to be able to compensate for the money that they're actually putting out there. And so Ubisoft addresses the possibility of $70 games in 2021. This is a rough situation going on right now, and a lot of people cannot justify spending $70 on a video game, considering we had Destruction All-Stars. Even though it's in PlayStation Plus, it's not going to be in PlayStation Plus forever. That game is not worth $70. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Any PlayStation fanboy can say, yes, it's worth $70. You know, maybe you might see the value in paying $70 for Destruction All-Stars if you don't have PlayStation Plus, but I don't see the value in it at all. We got Oak with the 5 says, I finally lucked up and secured a PS5 this version bundle from GameStop website and got a warranty. Can't wait for it to get here and play it. Let's go, man. I'm so happy that you got a PS5 considering the supply constraints that's going on right now in the world, and Sony just can't seem to get enough semiconductors in order to, you know, mass produce PS5. So I am so happy that you got your PS5 on the way, man. Enjoy. Trust me, it's worth it. You're going to really appreciate the graphics, the extra graphics, the frame rate, the resolution, the new UI, the DualSense controller, and everything like that. Now, Ubisoft, I'm going to go ahead and go over this title again. Ubisoft addresses the possibility of $70 games in 2021. Holy freaking cow. It's going to get worse before it gets better. The company says it hasn't made any decision about a potential price hike. Now, last year they did say that they're looking into going up on the prices of games leading over into next year, which is this year. Okay. Now, let me add, before I read this, how many of you guys out there would spend $70 on a Ubisoft game? Forget about Sony right now. How many of you guys are willing to spend $70 on a Ubisoft game? It doesn't matter if it's Assassin's Creed. Doesn't matter what it is. The Crew. It doesn't matter what game it is. Watch Dogs. It doesn't matter. Would you spend $70 on a Ubisoft game? See, some of y'all are saying no. Some of y'all are saying no. No thanks. No thanks. See, already a lot of you guys are saying no. Now, listen to this. It depends. Yeah, it depends for me too, because it might be a game that I might like and that I might think that it might justify the $70. You know what I'm saying? It's a 50-50 thing for me. During a Q&A session following its third quarter earnings call, Ubisoft was asked whether players should expect a price hike in the company's next fiscal year, which spans April 2021 to March 2022. Without giving a definitive answer one way or the other, Ubisoft CEO Frederick Duguet admitted that the company is evaluating its game prices, but hasn't made a final call. So right now, right now, it's up in the air if they're gonna go to $70. Like, I don't know if it's official. A lot of people gonna be pissed because it's already bad enough that Sony is charging that premium price for their first party stuff, which I don't mind spending $70 unless I know that this is quality I'm getting. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, dang, like if it's a Last of Us or a God of War, heck yeah, take my $70 because I already know what I'm getting. Now that Sony started this whole $70 situation, man, this is crazy. This is a crazy type situation right now. And I can't say I'm surprised because this is the way the industry is going to go. Is either you got the money or you don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, so this is crazy right now. This is really, really crazy right now. Now, check this out. Ubisoft is far from the first major player in games to talk about raising game prices, specifically to $70. Now, Take-Two CEO Strass Zelnick has twice spoken out in some of the idea, telling Protocol in September that we deliver a much bigger game for $60 or $70 than we deliver for $60 10 years ago. So of course we already seen a couple of $70 PS5 games, including Demon's Souls, Destruction All Stars, and Sony CEO Jim Ryan has argued that $70 is a fair price for PS5 games. Now, let me ask you guys this right now. Let me ask the PlayStation community. Do you guys agree with Jim Ryan that $70 is an okay price? It's a fair price for PlayStation 5 games. Do you agree with Jim Ryan on that? Do you agree? Do you agree that PlayStation 5 games should have that premium price of $70 behind it? I see a lot of you guys are saying no, and some of y'all are PlayStation fanboys and fangirls, and a lot of y'all are saying no. Y'all don't think that Jim Ryan is correct on charging $70 for PS5 games. Listen to me. If the $70 that you're charging for a set game is done right, I'll pay it. Yeah, and I agree with Jimmy G. I agree with a lot of you guys. It depends. It depends on the game. But this is, you got to remember, this is for every PlayStation 5 exclusive game. It's $70. Whether it's tic-tac-toe, whether it's ants crawling on the wall type game, you know, whether it's a roach crawling on the wall, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's Barbie doll, big adventure, PS5 exclusive. Here goes the $70 Barbie dolls big adventure coming soon to PlayStation 5 with a $70 premium price tag. Hey man, listen. Yo, you got to figure it all depends. It literally it all depends on the game. It literally all depends on the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm very kind of picky with my games and such. And, you know, it all depends on the game. And I don't mind paying, you know, $70. As long as I feel like my $70 is justifiable. Like, you know what I'm saying? My money is not going to go away. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to go to waste. That's fine. But, hey. It is what it is, man. Hey, man. Hey, look, it is what it is. It is what it is. Some of y'all will pay that premium price tag. Some of y'all got money. Some of y'all, like, I saw one subscriber said he makes $50,000 an hour. Maybe he's a rapper. Maybe, I don't even know of no rapper that makes $50,000 an hour. Maybe there's some, you know, maybe. I don't know what some of y'all do for a living, but I know some of y'all got money and some of y'all will pay any premium. Some of y'all got paper. You know what I'm saying? Just like some of y'all go out there and y'all buy PS5s for $1,500. Some of y'all got that bread. So it don't even look. It don't even freaking matter. You know what I'm saying? It don't even freaking matter. Y'all gotta go ahead and spend that paper. If it means that Jim Ryan is gonna come out and say, hey, Barbie Dolls Big Adventure, exclusive to PlayStation 5, $70. Take it or leave it. You know what I'm saying? And hey, look, man, hey, that's the reality right now. That's the freaking reality at the end of the day. That's what we're looking down the barrel of right now. So some people, you can't change that reality for them. You know what I'm saying? That they're going to spend that premium price and they're going to be happy with it, whether you like it, yes or no. So that's just where I'm at with the whole thing. He said, flush that bar. Hey, y'all didn't remember that Barbie Doll Big Adventure was on PS2? Oh man, y'all, you see, I had to jog some of y'all memory. Y'all say y'all Sony fans. Y'all. Oh my God, bro. I tell you the truth. I tell you, man, some of y'all forget real quick. I think some of y'all forget real quick, but I'm here to tell you guys, yo, anything is possible at this point. Anything is possible. Let's go ahead and move on to our next topic at hand here. We're definitely trucking along for you guys. And it seems as though that this next visual presentation that I'm going to be showing you guys is going to be involving something that I feel like games are going to potentially look like. Cut the cringe. Yes, let's go, baby. Cut the cringe shirts are coming real soon. You stay tuned for that. So a meta human creator unveiled by Epic Games allows for highly detailed digital human models. Holy freaking cow. So I'm telling you right now, if you guys want to see the video, I can show you guys the video. It looks impressive. I mean, it just looks so freaking good. It's crazy. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to dig a little bit much more deeper into this. It says Meta Human Creator is a cloud streamed app designed to take real-time digital human creation from weeks or months to less than an hour without compromising on quality. It works by drawing from an ever-growing library of variants of human appearance and motion and enabling you to create convincing new characters through the intuitive workflows that let you sculpt and craft the result you want. That's crazy. Manuel Garcia again crushing it with the $20 donation. Let's go. Let's get you a tactical nuke. Now check this out. Yeah, of course it's Unreal Engine 5. We're going to show the video. Don't worry. We got you guys. We're going to show you the video. Don't worry. Now, check this out. As you make adjustments, Meta Human Creator blends between actual examples in the library in a pausable data constraint way. You can choose a starting point by selecting a number of preset faces to contribute to your human from the diverse range in the database. So what I'm about to show you guys is literally some next level stuff. So let's go ahead and transition to that right now. Let's go ahead, baby. All right, team, let's go ahead. Let's transition. Okay, so what we're going to do here, guys, we're going to show you something that I think is literally going to give you guys just a little bit of taste of what is generally possible here. And a lot of people want to know how this stuff is going to look and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and see if we can show you guys really quickly here. Window cap. Let me see here what's going on. Let me show you guys window cap. Let's hit this. I don't know what's going on. Why is it not showing? Give me a second. I think OBS is tripping today on me. OBS is tripping. Add source. Okay, there we go. Unreal. There we go. Now we just need to make that adjustment. There it is. Hold on just a second. We're doing this on the fly. I don't know why this thing don't adjust for me. Trust me, you don't want OBS. You really don't want OBS, guys. It's a pain in the membrane. I could tell you guys that right now. Well, we got MX again with another dono. Thank you, MX. Appreciate that. All right, where's my camera? Why is my camera not showing up? I don't know why my camera is not showing up. What the heck is going on with this thing? Now my camera is not even showing up. What the heck is going on? Add source. There we go. Hi. There we go. Now we're here. Remove. Yes. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and run it. Let's go ahead and run it right now. I don't know what's going on. We're going to do some behind the scenes stuff. So hold on. This is the wrong one. There we go. Let's make myself a little bit bigger here. All right, cool. Let's go.
I am a metahuman, the next generation of digital human powered by Unreal Engine. Metahumans are high-fidelity digital characters created by you, the user, on our new content creation platform, MetaHuman Creator. I am fully rigged, ready for animation and motion capture, allowing you to work in context. With everything running live in Unreal Engine, my motion works seamlessly
on other characters.
Dang!
I have 8 levels of detail and have been tested on a wide range of hardware platforms.
Man, this is PS6
to mobile.
Dang!
If you're interested in learning about my animation rig or high-fidelity deformations, built on Control Rig, the new strand-based hair system via the Groom component, or how everything is tied together and animated in sequence.
Bro.
Then have a look under the hood in this project. This is just a glimpse of things to come.
Bro, that looks incredible. Oh my God. Wow. Let's transition, baby. Let's transition. Yo, that looks incredible. Did y'all see that? Sorry about that whole thing. I don't know what the heck happened, but man, oh man, that looks scary good. I cannot wait to see the future of video games because that looked incredible. Hey, he says that was young, yeah. Hey, my boy Skizzle Axe in the house. Let's go, my boy. Let's go, man. My boy is up in here. Let's go. Isaac, what's going on? Thank you so much for the support, man. That looked amazing. That highly detailed digital human models look insane, man. I gotta keep it $150 with y'all, just like my boy Skizzle Axe would say. Let's go. My man making all that YouTube money, my man making all them coins. Shout outs to Skizzle Axe up in here, baby. Let's go. We out here now. Let's move on to a crazy type of story. And when it comes to CD Projekt Red, man, they can't seem to win. It's like, I don't know what's going on. They're gonna have to go back to the drawing board on some things, man. I mean, this is sad. This is really, really sad that this is actually happening. And so Cyberpunk 2077 hacked. Not even just being hacked, but there's also some other stuff that actually went down, and it's pretty sad. It's really, really sad at this point because it's like, man, they can't catch a break. First, they put out this game and it was a mess. They should have delayed the game and everything. And now this particular situation. And so now Cyberpunk and The Witcher 3 source code is reportedly being auctioned by CD Projekt Red hackers. So you got CD Projekt Red hackers right now that are auctioning the source code. Do you know what a source code is? With the source code, you can do any freaking thing with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is bad. This is bad for business. Oh my Lord, have mercy. All right, let's dive a little bit much more deeper into this so you guys can understand what the heck is actually going on. So according to Tom's Hardware via Underground, the files were said to include an unreleased version of Witcher 3, possibly for PS5 and Series X and S. Bro, they got the next gen version of Witcher 3. So basically, it's being sold on an exploit forum with a starting bid of $1,000. Are you kidding me? The ransom attack was allegedly perpetrated by a group that goes by the name of Hello Kitty. What type of group would name themselves Hello Kitty? Are you kidding me? What in the world? Anyways, it has also been reported, posted the source code of CD Projekt's Red Gwent card game online with the leak spreading to several forums. This is crazy, man. This is bad, bro. Like, I mean, Hello Kitty, like, that is so cringe. Like, what in the freaking world? This is not good, guys. This is not freaking good right now. So they have ransom going on right now. They started a bid for $1,000 freaking dollars. You know what I'm saying? For the Witcher 3 for PS5 and for Series X. This is bad. This is really bad. And so CD Projekt Red revealed on Monday that it had a fallen behind. Bro, they're fallen victims behind a cyber attack. This is crazy right now. This is, I mean, when are they going to win? I mean, they just been taking L's left and right. When are they going to win? When is this situation going to be a good thing for them? I don't know, man. I hope that they can get their source codes back for both games. This sucks, man. This really, really sucks. It says that if CD Projekt Red did not come to an agreement with them within 48 hours, the culprit said that they would sell or leak the content. So they have 48 hours to comply with these culprits. Otherwise, they're going to leak the source code for Cyberpunk and The Witcher 3 for PS5 and Series X. Dang, bro. This is bad, bro. Dang, you hate them that much. Dang, bro. This can't be happening. This cannot be happening. CD Projekt Red said it would not give in to the demands nor negotiate with the people behind the attack, noting that this is, oh Lord, this is not good, dude. This is not freaking good. So obviously they're not going to negotiate with the hackers, noting that this is something that could compromise the data. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not freaking good. This is not good. This is bad. Oh, Lord have mercy. This is terrible, man. This is definitely terrible right now. The system got breached. I mean, what the heck is actually going on right now over there at CD Projekt Red? You know, people are over here waiting for the next gen version of Cyberpunk 2077. You know, this is now you got the source code for the game that's auctioned online. They got the source code. Remember, I think it was before the Series X came out. I think they had the source code for the Series X, and Microsoft found a way to actually get the source code back. That was pretty bad, bro. Because the source code is like the heart and soul of any program, of anything, any IP, any device, anything that you're developing or anything like that. I mean, that's like the brains, bro, of the program. And once you get a hold of that, you can do anything with that. Anything. You can mess up the whole game with that. Oh, Lord. Hopefully they find a way to go around this, man. This is bad, bro. This is really, really bad. So our next topic, guys, that we're going to be going over here. This is crazy right now. This is literally crazy. So we're going to be talking about Ubisoft and The Division 2. And the reason why I say this is crazy is because people are over here bragging and boasting about The Division 2 on Series X. Yes, we know on paper that, you know, this game, you know, runs better on the Series X as of right now. Okay, visually speaking. And it's like people are running with this narrative that, oh, PS5, see, I told you PS5 is trash. Like, people need to calm down and take a chill pill. Like, it's not even that serious. Like, why is people pushing this same narrative? Oh, yeah, I told you PS5 is weak. I told you PS5 is garbage. I told you PS5 this. I told you, listen to me, man. Oh, it's 10.2 T-flop. Oh, it's 9 point something T-flop. See, but listen. What people was not notifying and telling people is that the PS5 was outdoing the Series X at launch, out the gate. It was outdoing it with a lot of third-party stuff. NBA 2K21, right? There was a lot of third-party, Call of Duty. There was a lot of games that look better, play better, had a little bit more frame rate on the PS5. Give credit where credit's due. Now we're talking about this old behind freaking game, The Division 2. Like, I don't even care about The Division 2. Just like they were making a big deal out of photo mode. Nobody cares about photo mode. Does anybody in here care about photo mode? Like, we already know that the Series X is the most powerful console. Why is that up for debate? Now, the bullcrap narrative that they're pushing, they're saying that the PS5 is holding back next gen. Oh, wow. Get that out of my freaking face. How is it that the PS5 is holding back next gen? Because of Control? Because of The Division? Are you kidding me? This is not even a brand new game that was developed for next generation. Where do you guys get this cock? I don't care. I literally do not freaking care. Look at my face. Me no care. I gotta go African on them. I don't freaking care. I don't care. Like, this shouldn't even be a thing. How is it that PS5 is holding back next generation with some old freaking games? Control is an old game. They just redid Control again for next gen. They just did the Division 2 update. It doesn't freaking matter. When the Series X was in the rare and everything like that, with a lot of the games just looking and playing better on PS5, it was okay. But listen to me. It doesn't mean that the Series X is weak. It doesn't mean that the Series X is holding back next generation. Where do you get these cock and bull story from? Oh, the cow jump over the moon bullcrap story. Oh, PS5 is holding back. Listen to me, man. Listen to me. Listen, I don't know where people get this information from. But anyways, Ubisoft is looking into fixes for missing features and visual details in the PS5 version of The Division 2. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't freaking matter. They're working on it. They're going to fix it. Like, I don't understand. Now, listen to this right now. Ubisoft has revealed on its forum that it's looking into fixes for missing features and visual details in The Division 2, where seamlessly removed or disabled with the game's PS5 update last week. Digital Foundry's latest technical analysis focused on the game and the fact that the details like volumetric lighting, like I said, things that really don't. Okay, do you guys care about volumetric lighting, atmospheric rendering, and smoke haze? Do you guys care about that? No, it's not going to make or break the freaking game. Me no care. I don't care about that. Just like ray tracing. Me no care. I don't freaking care. I don't care. Like, that's just added stuff. That's not going to make or break the experience. It's not going to hurt the gameplay. Who cares? Manuel Garcia with the $20 donation. Thank you so much, man. I really do appreciate the love and the support, man. You've been crushing it today. Thank you so much, man. That makes you the top stream donator, hands down. Thank you so much. I don't freaking care about volumetric lighting, atmospheric rendering, and smoke haze. I don't care about that crap. You know what I'm saying? Interiors also seamlessly lost volumetric lighting and screen space reflections. This is that Digital Foundry bullcrap. I don't care about this analysis. Like, as long as it's not dropping frames, I don't freaking care. People are just trying to nitpick on every single thing that they can find. Oh, see, the lighting is better on the Series X. Shut the freak up. Shut up. Why the heck is you sitting here whining and complaining about atmospheric lighting? Who cares about that? Who cares? If it ain't dropping frames, you should not freaking care. Stop being a... Listen to me, man. Listen, don't let me say what I want to say. Cut it out. People try to find so much little things to nitpick between the two consoles. See, I told you Series X is trash. Listen to me, man. If you're going to complain about Series X and PS5, you might as well keep PS4 and Xbox One. Keep playing PS4 and Xbox One and stop freaking complaining about things that is really not going to matter in the grand scheme of things. Are you playing volumetric lighting and atmospheric rendering? Are you kidding me? Big freaking words of things that you don't even freaking care about. Me no care. It's just, it's stupid. It makes no sense. It's dumb. It's like, seriously. Oh, see, I told you the 12 point something T-flops is outshining the 10 point something T-flop. Who cares, bro? If it's not dropping frames, it shouldn't matter in the grand scheme of things. Me no care. Like, listen to me, man. It shouldn't be a thing. It shouldn't be a thing. But people are making it a thing. And this is what pisses me off. And you know what? This is not going to stop, because Digital Foundry's job is to analyze frames and analyze resolution and analyze stuff like this. But it's not a big deal. It shouldn't be a big deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that serious. Like, for you to be laser focused on ray tracing and lighting and rendering and smoke haze and effects. Like, come on, man. Like, look, man, it is what it is. They say they're going to fix it, and that's all that freaking matters at the end of the day. So people need to stop whining and complaining like little schoolgirls about this whole little situation. Like, it's not an end all be all deal breaker thing. It's just not gonna freaking happen. So chill, take a chill pill, understand what the heck is actually going on, stay focused. Like, it's not even that serious. Also, we're gonna talk about the Division 2 again, and it will continue to be supported with new content in 2021 and 2022. So it seems like we ain't getting no new Division anytime soon, because they're gonna, Ubisoft is gonna be working on making sure that there's content for this game. And that's cool and all, but I don't care about volumetric cloud and volumetric lighting and atmospheric stuff. That doesn't really appeal to me. Me no care. So we're gonna move along. Stupid. Doesn't make sense. Like, stop complaining, stop whining. Jeez. Now, we're going to move on to our next topic here. We're going to talk about Far Cry 6. Okay, we're talking about Far Cry 6, and we're going to talk about Rainbow Six. Okay, and so with that being said, it's just, I don't know, man. People just whine and complain about every little thing. Like, every little thing they want to whine and complain about. What's good, Netson? What's going on? Appreciate the love and the support. Thank you so much, man. Now, let's go ahead here and talk about Rainbow Six and Far Cry. And I think a lot of people are caring about this right now. So Far Cry 6 and Rainbow Six Quarantine still releasing before October 2021. So that's pretty good. Now, Ubisoft is evaluating the Quarantine name, so they might change it from Rainbow Six Quarantine to something else or what have you. So this was reported by VGC. Ubisoft CFO Frederick Duguet has revealed that both games are still planned to release before September 30th, 2021. Future into the call, further into the call, I should say, Ubisoft was asked about the name of Rainbow Six Quarantine and the fact that the title is about an alien parasite and what is the approach of for releasing it during the whole pandemic situation. So CEO Guy Guillemot responded with the following: on Rainbow Six Quarantine, we are creating a product that is actually as its name today. It is something that we are evaluating, and we will see what comes in the future on that product. So we'll see if they're going to change the name altogether and everything like that. So that's that. Now let's talk about this Bethesda deal. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's talk about this Microsoft Bethesda deal. Because this literally broke the internet. And a lot of people was going crazy. Everybody was buying Xboxes, signing up for Game Pass because of this particular deal. And this deal is literally still on the table right now. And a lot of people are just sitting there scratching their heads like, can't wait for this deal to go through, because this is definitely going to be huge for Microsoft, moving forward and everything. And so with that being said, let's talk about this particular deal right now. And so EU says Microsoft Zenimax deal could fall within rules, but no approval yet. So that means you have third-party people that can look at this deal, right? And, it's a possibility that this deal might not go through. Okay. We've seen countless mergers and countless bigger deals than this that just don't go through. So I'm hoping for Microsoft's sake that this deal go through, because if this don't go through, that's going to be a big blowback, because this is one of the biggest things that a lot of Xbox fans are talking about, and they're hype about this Bethesda deal. And if this falls through the crack, this ain't going to be good. This ain't going to be a good thing. Okay. Now let's go ahead and dive deeper into this. It says the competition regulator calls for third parties to submit their observation. So you got third party companies that can come in on this particular deal. So this deal is not closed. You know what I'm saying? It's still on the table. So anything can freaking happen right now. So it's saying that the European Union has found that Microsoft proposed $7.5 billion acquisition of Zenimax could fall within its competition regulations. Wow. It says, but no final decision has been made on the deal. This is not good. Because we've been hearing about this deal for how long now? Since last year, we've been hearing about this deal. And the deal has not closed as of yet. So this is not good. It says, as reported last week, the EU, that's the European Union, will decide by March the 5th whether to clear the acquisition, which would see the Xbox firm gain ownership of games publisher Bethesda and its many franchises, including Fallout, The Elder Scrolls, and Doom. Now, the European Union's competition law is the most influential in the world, alongside the United States' own. So, yeah. This is tough. This is tough right now. In a statement following Microsoft's request proposal this month, the EU revealed that Microsoft is planning to acquire Zenimax by means of a merger with a newly created Microsoft subsidiary called the Vault. So they're trying to do the merger under a subsidiary called the Vault, right? So they have to approve that. So, I hope they approve it. I really do, because this is a big deal breaker for Microsoft. That this is one of the biggest deals in gaming, and it will be good. It will be good for the Xbox brand if they can just lock this deal in and just start developing some stuff. But we'll see, because we've seen bigger mergers than this that just don't happen. You know what I'm saying? It just don't freaking happen. So this is similar approach to how EA is proposing to acquire Codemasters, and that deal apparently is still on the table as well. I don't think that deal has already gone through, and so we will see. Now listen to this part. It says that the commission is now inviting interested third parties to submit their possible observation on the proposed deal to the commission. Observation must reach the commission no later than February 15th. So they have until February 15th in order to submit their observation on this proposed deal and everything like that. I'm hoping for Microsoft's sake that this actually goes through and things can actually, work in their favor, because they need this. They really, really do need this on top of everything else that they're, having going on right now. Microsoft need this deal. Okay. I'm rooting for Microsoft because I think this is definitely shaping up to be one of the best, if not the best, deals in gaming history and one of the best generations for Xbox, hands down. And so, you know, just like if any other company, you know, would be doing something like this. And listen to this. In the last decade, the European Union blocked a proposed merger between Dutch logistic company TNT and American rival UPS. So like I said, they can block this deal from happening. They can block this deal from happening, and then it's no bueno for Microsoft. So this is kind of like up in the air right now. We don't generally know what's going on. I know Phil Spencer's been talking about this and everything like that. Now, let's kind of go ahead and dig a little bit much more deeper. Head of Xbox, Phil Spencer, recently said he believes that Bethesda's development team will be very, very critical to the future of the Xbox platform. I repeat, listen to me right now. I'm going to say this again. Listen to me. Discussing Xbox plans for the year in an Xbox podcast earlier this month, Spencer said he was excited to finally complete the acquisition so that we can start working like one company. So this is a big thing. This is a critical thing for Microsoft right now, because they're saying that they really want this deal to go through, because look, the future of Xbox is dependent on this deal. So, man, this is very, very critical right now for Xbox. Like, they can't let this slip through their fingers. They need this freaking deal to go through. Now, listen to this part. It says, I'm excited. This is what Phil said. I'm excited about 2021, and Bethesda is an important part of that, he said. Wow. I am really, really hoping that this deal does not get blocked, that it goes through for them. I think the deal has until March the 5th. So a couple more weeks and everything like that. And then we'll see, you know what I'm saying, what actually goes down. But they really, really do need this deal to actually go through in order to, you know, make this actually a thing. So I hope and pray for Microsoft's sake. I really do hope and pray that this actually goes well for them. All right. So now that we finished talking about that, let's go ahead here, guys, and we are going to talk about the Series S. Another developer is talking about the Series S, not in a negative way. I still think that the PS5 digital edition is the best value when it comes to performance per dollar and what you're getting. Series S is more of like an entry level way to get into next gen. So if you are going into next gen thinking like, oh, I'm going to get 4K and I'm going to get this K and that K and that K and not that K, that's not going to happen with a Series S. Okay. If you want 4K, get you a Series X. I've been telling people that if you're an Xbox guy, get a Series X. You know what I'm saying? You don't waste your time and cheap out and get a $300 console thinking you're going to get 4K, because every once in a blue moon you might get something 4K on Series S. Now, Xbox Series S won't significantly hinder the game development process. So I remember before the Series S came out, a lot of developers were saying that, you know, because of the limited amount of RAM that the system have, it might limit what developers can do, how much memory they can access, and all of that type of stuff. And obviously because of the limited GPU power, you know, next to what the Series X can do, yeah, this is gonna hold back next gen and this and that. And that was a big thing, right? And so with that being said, we do have some information here that we're going to be going over. And this was an interview with Game & Bolt Fat Shark CEO Martin Wallon, if I'm saying his last name correctly, said that the Swedish developers do not anticipate it will be a significant factor. It says, while the Series S will be yet another platform to contend, it says with that will take some time in testing and quality assurance. Many developers nowadays are used to too much more dynamic ecosystem of hardware. Exactly. It says even in the console space, we have had different tiers of the same consoles for many years. The way Xbox Series S differs from Series X, memory amount and GPU horsepower mostly, is for us much easier to adapt than for an example, the wide variety of PCs out there in the wild, or the way that the previous generation of consoles differ. Less memory and slower GPU are things that most game developers can dynamically scale for by scaling resolution and graphic effects, while different storage solutions are widely varying CPU performance are such harder to adapt to. All in all, we don't think that the Xbox Series S will significantly limit the game development progress as a whole in any way. So this is what this one particular developer is saying. He's saying that he don't think that's going to be the case after all. And so, you know, literally with that being said, guys, you know, it comes down to the developer. Some developers are going to whine and complain and say this and say that and whatever the case may be, while some developers are like, nah, this is good enough. What Microsoft is giving us is good enough to get the job done as far as, these games are concerned. And so with that being said, guys, let me know your thoughts. Let me know your concerns. Appreciate the love, appreciate the support. And with that being said, we're in the question and answer time frame. If you have any questions, feel free to drop it in the comment section, and I'll do my best to answer the questions that you guys have. All right. Did you guys enjoy the main show? All right. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions from you guys? If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to drop it in the comments section. Any questions? Any questions? Jared, what's going on, man? Thank you so much. Says, looking forward to Deathloop. I just learned today that it had multiplayer aspect to it. Yes. It said, hey, Lenny, go home. Let's see here. He says, when do you think GTA 6 will be announced? Probably like 2022 next year. Yeah, like probably sometime next year. If not, then 2023. But I say next year sometime. It's a possibility, depending on what they're doing. It might be the year after. Let's see here. Yeah, I knew it. The core based on the game is determined of the storage and CPU graphics and resolution are scalable. Exactly. It says, if that deal fails, Xbox is in trouble. Not good, bro. I'm hoping for their sake. Brian Kelly says, yeah, the show is good. Thank you so much for that. Marlon, you're the GOAT. Thank you so much, man. Uncle Marty says, Marlon, can we get Me No Gear merch? As long as y'all gonna buy it, I'll do it. It says, what you're going to game right now? I'm not really gaming right now. I'm actually not even, I've just been working, man. Just been in the booth working, you know? I haven't been gaming on anything much as of late. Just been Last of Us 2, basically going back over that game. It says, Marlon out here collecting rings. I'm trying, man. Let's see here. What do you think about Sony and Square? It would be nice if Sony acquires Square, though. I mean, it would be dope. You know, Square is amazing. I don't think they'll announce GTA 6 this year. Like I said, next year. That's what I was saying. Next year. If not next year, then 2023. Because 2023 is when the rumors were saying that it was supposed to drop. It says, is that Biomutant software available free to download? It doesn't specify. It doesn't specify. I would think so, but it doesn't specify that. You probably have to go to Epic Games website and check it out, but it didn't specify. It says, have you heard the rumors of Sony possibly buying or partnering with Square Enix? Yeah, that would be amazing. It says Mino Kier with Craig face. It says, what's your favorite weapon from any GTA game? And by the way, great show. Keep up the hard work. I don't even really have a favorite, to be honest. I just play whatever, maybe probably like a SMG. Or a MP5 or something. Let's see here. TJ, hey, shout outs to my boy Manuel. Literally, man, came out here and I've never seen that much donation in a while, like constantly back and forth. Appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for the donos and the love and the support, man. I appreciate y'all. It says, great show, Marlon. Thank you so much, man. I love y'all, man. Listen, me appreciate you guys, man, for rocking with me and everything and all. We paranoid out here, man. I love y'all. Be blessed, be easy, and keep putting God first. Everything last, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right. One loving, God bless, man. We out here. Peace. See y'all tomorrow.